Jack Ma, born Ma Yun on September 10, 1964, in Hangzhou, Zhejiang Province, China, is a name that resonates with success, resilience, and innovation. As the founder of Alibaba Group, one of the world's largest e-commerce companies, Jack Ma's journey from a modest background to becoming a global business icon is nothing short of extraordinary. His story is a testament to the power, determination, vision, and unrelenting drive to overcome obstacles. This essay explores Jack Ma's life in detail, tracing his childhood, education, early struggles, entrepreneurial ventures, rise to fame, controversies, philanthropy, and his life after stepping back from Alibaba. Written in simple language, this narrative aims to inspire and inform readers in the United States about a man whose life embodies the universal values of hard work and perseverance. Jack Ma's story begins in a China that was vastly different from the global economic powerhouse it is today. In 1964, when Ma was born, China was under strict communist rule, and the country was largely isolated from the Western world. His family lived in modest circumstances in Hangzhou, a city known for its scenic West Lake, but far from the economic hubs of Beijing or Shanghai. Ma's parents were traditional musicians and storytellers, earning a meager income that barely supported the family. Growing up, Ma had an older brother and a younger sister, and the family faced financial challenges common to many Chinese households during that era. Despite the hardships, Ma's parents instilled in him the values of hard work and resilience, which would shape his character and guide him through life's challenges. As a young boy, Ma was curious and eager to learn. He was particularly fascinated by the English language, a rarity in a country where foreign languages were not widely taught. At the age of 9, Ma began riding his bicycle 27 kilometers, 17 miles, every day to Hangzhou's main hotel, where he offered free tours to foreign tourists in exchange for English lessons. This was no small feat for a child, but Ma's determination to master English drove him to wake up early and pedal through the city, rain or shine. During these tours, he practiced his English by conversing with native speakers, absorbing not only the language but also glimpses of the outside world. One of the tourists, a foreigner who struggled to pronounce Ma's Chinese name, nicknamed him Jack, a name that stuck with him for life. These early interactions with foreigners opened Ma's mind to new ideas and cultures, planting the seeds for his global ambitions. Ma's childhood was not without its struggles. At the age of 13, he was forced to transfer to Hangzhou No. 8 Middle School after getting into fights at his previous school. Academically, he faced significant challenges, particularly in mathematics, a subject that would haunt him for years. Ma's primary school years were marked by poor grades, and he struggled to gain admission to a decent high school. It took him 2 years to pass the Chinese high school entrance exam, scoring only 31 points in mathematics, a dismal result by any standard. Despite these setbacks, Ma remained undeterred. His ability to bounce back from failure became a defining trait, one that would serve him well in his later entrepreneurial endeavors. In 1980, while riding his bike to practice English with tourists, Ma met Ken Morley, an Australian traveling with his family as part of the Australia-China Friendship Society. Ken's son, David, became Ma's pen pal, and the two exchanged letters long after the Morleys returned to Australia. This friendship would prove to be a turning point in Ma's life. In 1985, at the age of 21, Ma was invited to visit the Morley family in Newcastle, Australia, for 29 days. This trip was a revelation for Ma, who had never left China before. In Australia, he saw a world of prosperity, opportunity, and openness that contrasted sharply with the China he knew. Ma later recalled, "Those 29 days in Newcastle were crucial in my life. Without those 29 days, I would never have been able to think the way I do today." The experience broadened his perspective and fueled his ambition to achieve something greater than the life he had known. Upon returning to China, Ma faced another hurdle: the Chinese college entrance exam, known as the Gaokao, one of the most competitive exams in the world. In 1982, at the age of 18, Ma took the exam for the first time and failed miserably, scoring just 1 point in mathematics. Undeterred, he tried again in 1983, improving his math score to 19 points, but still falling short of the required marks. His family urged him to abandon his dreams of higher education and pursue a more practical career, but Ma refused to give up. In 1984, on his third attempt, Ma finally passed the exam and gained admission to Hangzhou Teachers Institute, now Hangzhou Normal University, where he studied English. Though the institute was not prestigious, Ma made the most of his time there, honing his language skills and developing a charismatic personality that would later captivate audiences worldwide. Ma graduated in 1988 with a Bachelor of Arts in English and began his career as an English teacher at Hangzhou Jinzi University. His monthly salary was a modest $15, a reflection of the limited opportunities available to teachers in China at the time. Despite the low pay, Ma loved teaching and was known for his engaging style and ability to inspire his students. He often used humor and storytelling to make lessons memorable, traits that would later define his leadership style. During this period, Ma married Kathy Zhang, a fellow student he met at Hangzhou Teachers Institute. The couple would go on to have 3 children, and Zhang would play a significant role in supporting Ma's entrepreneurial ventures. While teaching, Ma continued to seek opportunities to improve his life and explore new horizons. In 1994, he founded his first business, the Hangzhou Haiba Translation Agency, using his English skills to provide translation services to local businesses. The agency was modestly successful, but it was a trip to the United States in 1995 that changed the course of Ma's life forever. Ma traveled to the U.S. on behalf of the Hangzhou city government to recover a payment for a business deal. It was during this trip that he encountered the internet for the first time. At a friend's house in Seattle, Ma sat down at a computer and conducted his first online search, typing the word beer. To his surprise, the search results included beers from around the world, but none from China. This discovery sparked an idea. The internet could be a powerful tool to connect Chinese businesses with the global market. Ma returned to China with a vision to bring the internet to his homeland. In April 1995, he founded China Pages, one of China's first internet companies, with a modest investment of $20,000, which he borrowed from friends and family. China Pages created websites for Chinese businesses, a novel concept in a country where the internet was virtually unknown. The company gained some traction, and within 3 years, it was valued at $800,000. However, Ma faced fierce competition from Hangzhou Telecom, which launched a rival service called Chinese Page. Unable to compete with the state-backed company, Ma sold China Pages to Hangzhou Telecom in 1997 and joined an internet company in Beijing backed by the Ministry of Foreign Trade and Economic Cooperation. From 1998 to 1999, Ma worked in Beijing, leading a team that developed websites for Chinese companies. While the job provided valuable experience, Ma felt constrained by the bureaucratic environment and realized that working for the government would limit his potential. In 1999, at the age of 35, Ma made a bold decision to return to Hangzhou and start a new venture. He gathered 18 friends in his small apartment and pitched his idea for an online marketplace that would connect small businesses with buyers around the world. This company, named Alibaba, would become the cornerstone of Ma's legacy. Alibaba, derived from the Arabian folktale Alibaba and the 40 Thieves, was chosen for its universal appeal and ease of pronunciation. Ma's vision was to create a platform that empowered small and medium-sized enterprises, SMEs, to compete in the global market. At the time, the internet was still in its infancy in China, with only a few million users. Many of Ma's friends were skeptical, but his passion and conviction won them over. With an initial investment of $60,000, Alibaba was launched in 1999, operating out of Ma's apartment. The early days were challenging, with the team working long hours and struggling to attract users. Ma's leadership style, characterized by optimism and a focus on long-term goals, kept the team motivated. Alibaba's business model was simple but revolutionary. Unlike other e-commerce platforms that focused on business-consumer B2C transactions, Alibaba targeted the business-to-business B2B market, allowing small businesses to sell their products to buyers worldwide. Sellers paid a membership fee to be certified as trustworthy, with higher fees for those targeting international customers. To build trust in online transactions, Ma introduced Alipay in 2003, a third-party payment system that held funds in escrow until buyers confirmed receipt of goods. Alipay was a game changer, addressing one of the biggest barriers to e-commerce in China: lack of trust. By 2002, Alibaba had reached 1 million users and caught the attention of global investors. Goldman Sachs and SoftBank invested $25 million in the company, providing the capital needed to scale operations. In 2003, Ma launched Taobao, a consumer-to-consumer C2C platform similar to eBay, to tap into China's growing online shopping market. At the time, eBay dominated the Chinese market through its partnership with EachNet, holding an 80% market share. Ma saw an opportunity to compete by offering a key advantage. Taobao was free for users, while eBay charged transaction fees. Ma believed that free access would attract more users, and he was right. By 2007, Taobao had captured 67% of the market, forcing eBay to concede majority ownership of its Chinese operations to the Tom Group. Alibaba's growth attracted the attention of major international players. In 2005, Yahoo invested $1 billion in Alibaba in exchange for a 40% stake, a deal that valued the company at $2.5 billion. In 2007, Alibaba.com, the company's B2B platform, raised $1.7 billion in an initial public offering IPO in Hong Kong. Ma's vision of empowering small businesses was coming to fruition, and Alibaba was transforming China's e-commerce landscape. In 2011, Ma announced that Taobao would split into 3 entities: Taobao Marketplace, Taobao Mall, later renamed Tmall, and eTao, a shopping search engine. This restructuring allowed Alibaba to focus on different segments of the e-commerce market, from individual sellers to premium brands. The pinnacle of Alibaba's success came in September 2014, when the company went public on the New York Stock Exchange in the largest IPO in history, raising $21.8 billion. The IPO valued Alibaba at $231 billion, making it one of the most valuable companies in the world. Ma, who owned a significant stake in the company, became China's richest man, with a net worth estimated at $25 billion. Overnight, Jack Ma became a global celebrity, gracing the covers of magazines like Forbes and Time and speaking at high-profile events such as the World Economic Forum in Davos. His story of rising from poverty to wealth captivated audiences around the world, particularly in the United States, where the rags to riches narrative resonated deeply. Ma's success was not just financial, it was cultural. He became a symbol of China's economic rise and a role model for aspiring entrepreneurs. His speeches, delivered in fluent English with a mix of humor and wisdom, inspired millions. Ma often spoke about the importance of perseverance, famously saying, "Today is hard, tomorrow will be worse, but the day after tomorrow will be sunshine." He also emphasized the value of small businesses, arguing that they were the backbone of the global economy. Ma's philosophy, which he called customer first, employee second, shareholder third, challenged traditional corporate priorities and earned him admiration from employees and customers alike. Despite his achievements, Ma's journey was not without challenges. Alibaba faced accusations of allowing counterfeit goods on its platforms, particularly Taobao. Critics argued that the company profited from fake products, damaging its reputation and leading to legal battles. Ma implemented measures to combat counterfeiting, such as stricter seller verification and partnerships with brands, but the issue persisted. Additionally, Alibaba's rapid growth raised concerns about its dominance in the Chinese market, attracting scrutiny from regulators and competitors. Ma's outspoken personality also led to controversies. In 2019, he publicly endorsed China's 996 work culture, which refers to working from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m., 6 days a week. Ma called it a huge blessing for young employees striving for success, a stance that drew widespread criticism for promoting overwork. Ma later clarified that he did not expect everyone to follow the 996 schedule, but stood by his belief in hard work as a path to achievement. This controversy highlighted the cultural differences between China's intense work ethic and Western values of work-life balance, sparking debates in the United States and beyond. Ma's most significant challenge came in 2020, when he criticized China's financial regulators in a speech at a Shanghai conference. He accused them of stifling innovation and compared state-owned banks to pawn shops. The remarks provoked a swift response from the Chinese government, which canceled the planned IPO of Ant Group, Alibaba's fintech affiliate, valued at $37 billion. The crackdown extended to Alibaba, which faced a $2.8 billion antitrust fine in 2021 for monopolistic practices. Ma's public appearances dwindled, and rumors swirled about his whereabouts, with some speculating that he'd been detained or silenced. In January 2021, Ma resurfaced via video link at a charitable event, dispelling rumors but confirming his lower profile. The regulatory crackdown marked a turning point in Ma's life. In 2022, he moved to Tokyo, Japan, where he largely retreated from public life. From May 2023 to October 2024, Ma served as an invited professor at Tokyo College, a research institute at the University of Tokyo, focusing on sustainable agriculture and food production. In March 2023, Ma made a rare public appearance at the Yanggu School in Hangzhou, a school funded by Alibaba, signaling his gradual return to China. Reports suggested that Premier Li Chong persuaded Ma to come back, and Ma played a role in Alibaba's decision to restructure into 6 independent firms, a move aimed at addressing regulatory concerns. Throughout his career, Ma remained committed to philanthropy. In 2014, he established the Jack Ma Foundation, focusing on education, entrepreneurship, environmental conservation, and public health. The foundation launched initiatives such as the Jack Ma Rural Education Initiative, which supports rural teachers, and the Africa Entrepreneur Prize Initiative, which funds young African entrepreneurs. In 2019, Forbes named Ma one of Asia's heroes of philanthropy and awarded him the Malcolm S. Forbes Lifetime Achievement Award for his contributions to underprivileged communities. During the COVID-19 pandemic, the Jack Ma Foundation and Alibaba Foundation donated medical supplies to countries across Asia, Africa, Europe, and the United States, earning Ma a first-class medal from King Abdullah II of Jordan. Ma's personal life, though less publicized, offers insight into the man behind the empire. He is a devoted family man, balancing his demanding career with his responsibilities as a husband and father. Ma is also a fan of martial arts, particularly Tai Chi, which he practices for relaxation and health. He has even starred in a short promotional film, sparring with martial arts legend Jet Li. Ma's love for storytelling, inherited from his parents, is evident in his speeches and his ability to connect with audiences. His hobbies, including reading and watching movies, reflect his curiosity and desire to learn. As of 2025, Jack Ma's net worth is estimated at $26.1 billion, ranking him 75th among global billionaires and 8th in China. While his wealth has fluctuated due to Alibaba's stock performance and regulatory challenges, Ma remains a towering figure in the business world. His decision to step down as Alibaba's executive chairman in 2019 marked a shift toward a more advisory role, allowing him to focus on philanthropy and personal interests. Ma's legacy, however, extends far beyond his wealth. He transformed China's e-commerce landscape, empowered millions of small businesses, and inspired entrepreneurs worldwide. Jack Ma's life is a story of triumph over adversity. From a boy who struggled with math to a billionaire who reshaped global commerce, Ma's journey is filled with lessons for anyone chasing a dream. His resilience in the face of rejection, his vision to seize opportunities others overlooked, and his commitment to giving back make him a role model for people in the United States and beyond. Ma's famous quote, "Never give up, today is hard, tomorrow will be worse, but the day after tomorrow will be sunshine," encapsulates a philosophy and serves as a beacon of hope for those navigating life's challenges. In reflecting on Ma's life, one cannot help but admire his ability to turn obstacles into opportunities. His early failures in school and job rejections could have derailed his ambitions, but instead, they fueled his determination. His encounter with the internet in 1995 could have been a fleeting moment, but Ma saw his potential to change the world. His controversies, while significant, highlight his willingness to speak his mind, even at great personal cost. And his philanthropy underscores his belief in using wealth to create positive change. For Americans, Jack Ma's story resonates because it mirrors the values of hard work, innovation, and the pursuit of the American dream. His rise from poverty to global influence is a reminder that success is not determined by where you start, but by how far you're willing to go. Ma's emphasis on small businesses aligns with the entrepreneurial spirit that drives the U.S. economy, and his global perspective offers lessons in navigating an interconnected world. As the United States continues to grapple with technological disruption and economic change, Ma's insights into e-commerce, innovation, and resilience remain relevant. Looking ahead, Jack Ma's influence will likely endure through his foundation, his mentorship of young entrepreneurs, and the companies he built. While he may no longer be at the helm of Alibaba, his vision of a world where small businesses thrive in the digital age continues to shape the global economy. Ma's life is a reminder that greatness is not achieved overnight, but through years of persistence, learning, and adaptation. His story challenges us to embrace failure, seize opportunities, and make a difference in the world, no matter where we come from. In conclusion, Jack Ma's life is an inspiring saga of grit, vision, and impact. From the streets of Hangzhou to the global stage, he has shown that dreams can become reality with enough determination and courage. For readers in the United States, Ma's journey offers a universal message. No matter how many times you fall, keep getting up, because the day after tomorrow could be your sunshine.